As you come off the bus, you want to head straight for the nuclear plants. It's the top right-hand corner in the map. And if you choose the left one, less people, or more people will end up in the left one than the right one, usually. But the left one tends to not get the storm straight away, whereas most of the time the storm will actually hit the right one first. And you want to have your glider hidden. You just want to float like this. And what that does is it means it doesn't give a visual to anybody who's down on the ground. So unless they look up, they don't know you're up here. Now there is an option with your glider if you land on the edge of it. Because the chimney stack bend out the way at the top, it means that you can't really be seen from the bottom if you hit the right sweet spot. So now you'll see what I was talking about. See how the storms cut the two chimneys in two? So the one that I'm in is going to be in the storm and the one to the left is out of the storm. So it will be in the next storm after this, but it means you get an extra circle before you need to start doing your storm stuff. Technical term, storm stuff. So there is a risk here that somebody's going to spot me or see my glider, but it's worth the risk, I think. You'll see how there's only 39 people left, and that's the first time I've touched the ground. Just noticed some bandages and stuff, which is always handy to pick up, especially if somebody's going to chase you out of here. Gun 2's nice. I think that's... Ooh. You see, this is where I'm getting greedy now. And the more time I spend on the ground, the more I risk getting caught. Pick up. And we glide again, but we don't use the glider. Now, if you turn up the way, it will let you glide up to the top. And then you just need to get the right wee sweet spot. So now it means that we haven't taken any storm damage and we're in the next circle. So we've got over a minute left on this side before the storm moves, and then we'll have whatever time it takes before the storm actually starts. All that time we haven't been in the storm. So that's going to save us out the other end. Ideally what you're trying to do is at least get into the top 10. And then obviously as high as you can get up into the top 10, the better. Now once we start getting hit by the storm, we're going to travel out here. Try that again. Travel out there to this little kind of outpost. I'm not sure what it's for, but there's fishing rods in it. So it means we can get the fishing rods and come back up here. We've got more than enough heals to get started, which is really handy because if somebody does come in and start shooting at us, if they hit us a couple of times, then we've got the bandages. So we can fix ourselves up a little bit before we keep running. But that's another advantage about this rather than hiding in a bush, because your glider will get out and you can travel a wee distance, hopefully before they eliminate you. And more often than not, if you head for the sea, you can swim out of it. It just depends on how much they're going to hunt you down. But I think there's only been maybe once that I've been caught with it. And I mean, that's me at champion now. So the 16 people left, I'm going to stay the same level or go up a % or two now. And I haven't even really done any sort of searching or fishing or anything, which is the whole point of all this. And in comes the storm. Now that's the only problem. Sometimes you can have a little bit of trouble getting out of it. So you're just going to head down here. Now you can either stay down here. Oh, I don't see the fishing rods. There's one there. Somebody's opened the box, which probably means they've also got the stuff that's in the inside as well. But they left the bandages. Yeah. So there's usually 3 slurp tanks there, so you can get the first bit of heals from it. Still a wee bit of shooting up there, so I'm just going to do a bit of fishing here. Now, if you fish back up at the nuclear plant, then you're right beside the towers, so you can just jump in them to fly out. I've just missed a fish there. I'll try that again. Do you know what? There's 13 people left. I think I'll just stay in the storm, which is the risk you take, obviously. You don't know how many people are going to be eliminated before storm sickness gets you. But you can go so far without storm sickness, you just have to hold your cool. And that's another advantage about fishing. You eat the fish practically instantly, unlike the bandages that take time to connect in. So I am elite in Zerobuilds, and I did that by finding a pile of different places around the map that I would hide in, and just sneak my way up to as close to the top 5 as I could, or the top 2. But then I seen Bushcamp Dad's strategy, which is to come down here to this wee place, get the fishing pole, and either fish here or go back up to the power plant. Although I think he likes going back to the power plant for the fish. So I came into builds, and I've been doing this strategy for the whole time, and it honestly takes no time at all to move up through the ranks. Now, you can go into this, or go out of the storm and actually take on people if you want to, but I'm with Bushcamp Dad. I definitely feel like I get more of a benefit if the storm eliminates me rather than a person. So you need to be able to hold your cool. Like, we're down to 10% now. You can't be afraid of the storm to do this strategy. And we're down to 7 people now, so do you know what? If storm sickness takes me, it's not a problem. I haven't even eaten a fish yet, which is a little bit crazy, but there we go. And for obvious reasons, you don't need to worry about shield. Now, something I have noticed, if you are looking to go up levels and looking for experience, you're definitely going to do better by opening chests in the storm than fishing. But the fish heals you so quickly that you really can't not consider it. One more, come on. Thank you very much. We're down to 5 people now. Still at 1 damage. So you'll get games like this and you'll get other games where there'll be still maybe 12 or 13 people. But I have to say they tend to go down in numbers really quickly more often than not. So I mean anything here is a bonus. So we're up to 2 damage now. And 4 people. I mean, I actually can't believe I haven't eaten a fish yet. It's just been bandages. Don't think I'm going to get a chance to use any of the rest of them. I mean, 4th place is pretty good. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I'm just going to head up now and see if I can open a few boxes or chests and get a bit of experience for it. Because I have more heals than I can deal with. There's the storm warning. But it's not the actual storm warning yet. Of course, I'm not seeing anything to open now. So at this stage, you want to watch how quickly that's going down. You don't want it to get too low, or it will take you quicker. And we've stayed at 4, which is pretty crazy. Popping the shield fish at 50 seems to be the sweet spot. I've got more than I need to, so I'm not really... Oh, there we go. Thankfully somebody else got eliminated. And I'm just going to spam eat fish now. Ah, I couldn't get switched over to the big fish. But there you go, let's see how much we took, or how good we did with that one. So there we go, we've got 8% for getting to 4th place. And that's how you do it. Feel free to let me know how you get on with the strategy. And don't be afraid to give Bushcamp Dad a wee thank and a follow. And he's who I use in the item shop, Bushcamp Dad. There you go. I'm not on commission. I'm just a big fan. So yeah, go do it.